Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen, to an update video really of where I've been and what I'm doing with my channel in the next couple of weeks. Because really guys, let me load up the game here. I've noticed on my channel that not a lot of people are watching my content, my recent content, obviously. That's because obviously it's an old game that I'm playing at the moment, which is completely fine. It's a game that's been around for a while, and I think people are just getting a bit fatigued with Crusader Kings, which, as I said, is fine, obviously. Now, what am I going to do in the future then? Well, really, I need to sort out those numbers. Excuse me. I've lost what I was saying. What am I gonna do with the channel in the future? Well, obviously, the elephant in the room is Galactic Civilization, which I already said in a previous video. If you haven't watched it, that I don't feel confident with playing that game competently enough to demonstrate it and show it off. Basically, when I'm playing that game, I look like a complete tit. Because I'm completely at sea with it still. I have been watching Richie, obviously, for some pointers, and others as well. All great, obviously. And yeah, I just feel like sometimes there's too much of a lull in the action for me to really you got to really maintain, like really micromanage. And I know, like, I played games such as this one where basically you've got to micromanage all your different factories, but that's sort of dealing with sort of numbers, and obviously that's generally quite easy to do as long as you're keeping your costs down, obviously. But with Galactic Civilization, man, that is a whole different ball game. That is a whole different ball game, and like, some people obviously, really do enjoy that genre, and I do as well, but obviously I'm going to play that in my own time at the moment, because, as I've already said, it's just a game that I feel a little bit at sea with. So please don't take that to heart, and it will be back. I just can't tell you when, basically. Because until I've got that confidence, I'm not going to provide bad content, which I was doing, to be perfectly honest. I was producing videos that I didn't quite know what I was doing, and I should have really done a bit of research. Sorry about that sort of snort sound, if you heard that. I was producing videos that were not necessarily up to par. So I'm trying to institute some quality control, which is for the benefit of you guys. I don't mind playing a particularly sort of difficult game, like, at all. It's just with Galactic Civilization, there's just something about it. It doesn't sit well with me. I have played sort of games in the past, such as Civilizations, and I've been able to get to grips with it and enjoyed myself with it. But obviously, if that enjoyment's not there, then you're not necessarily going to convey the game in a positive light. And I know there's a few people that really do like that game, and for me, frankly, it's just I'm not feeling it. I don't know if that's just because I don't know what I'm doing, most possibly. And yeah, and that's that really. So what games can you expect in the future? Well, I have been looking at a game called Arms Dealer. I don't know if you've heard about it. It's basically you manage and sort of sell guns, obviously. That's the premise of the game. To different parts of the world and try not getting caught in the process. Pretty easy sounding game, right? Well, I've got to say it looks worrying. Now, why does it look worrying? Well, I've read a few reviews on this particular game, and it's not really. It's not really looking good, to be honest. Some people have complained about the gameplay and whatnot, but I'm not gonna necessarily go into that right now because I'd rather play the game and sort of know my have my own personal opinion on it. So that's what I'm planning to do in terms of in terms of upcoming games. I appreciate you guys sticking around and sort of supporting this channel. It is always very much appreciated, and again, just thank you very much. I will try and, as I say, boost that quality control up. And that was because I didn't have the headset that I would like. I've got a better headset now, obviously. I need to get myself a microphone, which I will get in the next couple of weeks. So there probably won't be too many videos until then, but I just wanted to give you guys a heads up as to what I'm doing in terms of my channel. And the reason why I haven't been necessarily about is because obviously I've been looking at the activity of my last two videos, and I took the time to really evaluate where the channel was going in terms of what games I would like to show on my channel. I'm definitely going to try and stick with the indie theme. I hope you guys are okay with that. I mean, I might play a sort of well-recognized franchise here and there, now and again. I do have a Twitch channel, where I do play more mainstream games like The Witcher and NBA 2K and things like that, if you want to go and see that type of games. But I think for the purpose of my channel at the moment, until I get to basically, because I'm in the process of actually buying a new system, and therefore gonna be able to provide you with much better content and much higher graphically intense games. So they are coming. It's just taking me a long time. I mean, this is not a bad rig that I've got right now, but it's getting old, and and then, as many of you know, I have CP, which is cerebral palsy, and I can't mess around with components, at least by myself, because I suffer from spasms, which, as we all know, when you're trying to replace a delicate component, like, say, a graphics card, you need to be somewhat delicate with it. You don't have to be overly, but you need to be delicate at least. Well, luckily I don't need to change out the RAM, but I need to change out some mainly the graphics card and possibly the processor even. So I thought I might just go all out and buy a new rig, and so until that happens, there will be a bit of a drop in content in my channel. I hope you guys understand. It might take me a couple of months to get things up and running properly as I want them to. But stick around because, as I said, I will be playing more indie games, and yeah. Thank you very much for watching. You guys, as ever, are awesome. And oh my god, I've lost 667,000. I need to address that quickly. And by the way, before I go, if you do want to see more Gear City, let me know because I will gladly play this game. I'm planning to produce a strategy guide on this particular series because if you are new to my channel, I've had 2 failed attempts at this game, and it seems on the 3rd attempt, at least I've got some capital at the moment. So, excuse me. So until next time. I've been Strategical Gamer. Bye bye for now.